Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So I wanted to go over the Shaman class in a few of my streams because the Shaman has been from, like, you can only play a hyper-aggressive deck that's largely inconsistent, not so much fun to play, and absolutely no fun to play for your opponent, to a class that has received so many powerful cards, you can almost and maybe literally do anything you want with the Shaman. So now, one of the archetypes that I really enjoy playing in Hearthstone the most, in fact, is the Fatigue deck. And the Fatigue deck really appeals to me because it's kind of like the super control style deck where you have to account for every single card your opponent has. And I haven't really been able to come up with a great Fatigue list so far, and people suggested that it might be possible in Shaman, so we tried it. And while it wasn't really that great of a deck, I do have to say that some matchups you do actually feel like the dominant position, and you guys will see from the games just how crazy this can be. This is the deck list that I ended on. I did change it up, a little bit here and there throughout the games you're about to see, as yes, it might be a pretty difficult deck to balance. It goes over a few of the cards that I think are very important to recognize if you're trying to play some of the control style decks, and maybe it will inspire you guys to make something similar. So before I really go into my adventures with the deck, this is the disclaimer. If you're not that experienced in Hearthstone, do not craft any of these cards or play this deck. And even if you're limited on resources and cards and dust and whatever, do not craft this deck. But if those things don't apply to you, you might have a pretty good time. So the deck functions as you stall out the game as much as possible, and there's a few key cards that really allow you to do that. It is also a Cthulhu deck, and being a Cthulhu deck, you have to run some of the Cthulhu cards, but not that many, because your win condition is not really Cthulhu. Cthulhu just helps you stall the game along, so it's not really that important to play throughout the buffs, and you can be a bit more choosy with which Cthulhu synergy cards you can use. The main important card is the Elemental Destruction. The Elemental Destruction lets you clear a big board. It interacts with Halazeal to fully heal you while you do that. There's a lot of other heals in the deck, and that's pretty important. There's the Jeweled Scarab to try to get you a few more Elemental Destructions and other board clears and other removals. Generally, the 3-mana slot for Shaman is ridiculously good. I think prior to Standard, it was the best in Paladin, second best in Shaman, but a lot of the really good 3-mana cards for Paladin kind of shifted out when the Standard format came in, and now I do think Jeweled Scarab is probably the best in Shaman, so you might as well take advantage of that. Getting an extra option makes your deck more unpredictable because your opponent will kind of have a pretty good idea about what you're running when you're playing a super slow Fatigue Shaman type of deck. Brand Bronzebeard just kind of works with the deck pretty well. I've found that I'm either using him with a Code Light to mill my opponent, or I'm using it with a Cthulhu synergy card to get over the threshold or to get a little bit more out of it. The Cthulhu synergy cards are fairly standard except for the Twilight Geomancer. I feel like a 1 of Twilight Geomancer is a really big deal in any very slow and hyper-controlling deck if you're playing the Cthulhu format, because giving your Cthulhu taunt makes it so you can use it as one of those like last stand cards. If you play Cthulhu as like a 10-10, it doesn't have taunt, and your opponent has a bunch of minions that obviously will not die to Cthulhu, then Cthulhu's just going to do a little bit of damage and just basically do nothing. But if Cthulhu has taunt, it might provide you 1, 2, maybe 3 extra turns, and it might even just clear the board from what's left of the Battlecry effect. And Twilight Geomancer is just a 2-mana 1/4 taunt, which is really quite fine. It's a granular taunt. It gives you something to do in the early game while you really don't have too many other options. One of the most important cards in the deck that I only included in the later stages of play was the Charged Hammer. Charged Hammer is so good. Getting just a bunch of granular weapon hits, is kind of irrelevant, but when your hero power becomes deal 2 damage, that works so well with dealing with small threats and works so well with combining it with your board clears to deal with medium-sized threats. The larger threats, well, you have other stuff for that. While the deck is very hard to play, very inconsistent, I did around rank 4 and rank 5, I don't think I hit rank 4 of this deck actually, around rank 5 and rank 6 probably, I did about 50% win rate. I think I was up ahead one more game than I was down. And for a deck this outrageous, this ridiculous, I think that's pretty good. But more than anything, I had an absolute blast playing. So I want to show you guys what that was like, and while, unlike maybe some of the other videos where I highlight a few decks, you probably shouldn't copy this deck, but perhaps it'll show you guys the use of some very unconventional cards, and will give you guys a few better ideas when building your own deck. So enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Goodbye, Cthulhu. We're gonna win a game! We're gonna do it! Oh man! Best game ever! Cthulhu doesn't bleed for you, bro.
Elements guide. Your minions will abandon you.
Dude, I got my Cthulhu at 10-10. Mill Shaman, the dream.
The feast of souls.
Oh, shit. Okay. No!
Is an illusion.
Fuck. Bad. Very bad. He's only got 5 cards, so it's like he top decks Cthulhu. I'm done. It didn't work. Really? Really? Fuck that then. Get hexed, bro. No way. You guys are lying to me. I'm gonna get fucking just Cthulhu'd right here. Shield block. Oh, this guy's... He's racing to the start line. I'm thinking of waiting on Healing Wave because he won't have a deck pretty soon, so...
Oops, I broke it.
I guess I'll give him a brawl. I don't really care if he brawls.
Armor made to fit.
Whoa. Oh! We actually got a lucky lightning storm. Oh my god, we're gonna win. Cthulhu's dead, bro. He's not coming back. Deal with it. Okay, now we can Healing Wave 100%. Oh my god, we can win. Look at this. Yes! Oh, we just beat a real deck. The problem that we have is he's probably playing a real deck. We don't do so well against those. Not a bad card to put in. My friends is pretty limited. I just don't really have people on. That's about it. And with 200 max, it's very hard to do anything with it. And at 100% win rate. Oh, dude, I can probably load up the deck here while we're waiting. Because I did draw most of it. Healing Wave, Hex, Twilight, Fire Elemental. What did I not draw at all last game?
to the face.
What didn't I draw at all last game? Help me out here. Cthulhu? Oh yeah, that's true. We didn't draw Cthulhu at all. We didn't draw Bran. Yeah, we did. Branham's there. Emperor? I don't have Emperor. Oh, the Twin Emperors! I do have Emperor! Damn, you guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely right. Okay, I have dubbed this deck Worst Shaman. Current record 0-0. So, who knows? Maybe it's good. Undefeated. That's how it's going, yeah.
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near. Did you bring some fish? I obey.
Yeah, I made the attack in case he does a consecration play. It being at 4 is a big difference because I can get a hammer at Twilight and it guarantees the kill with the elemental destruction. I did play that.
Reporting for duty.
Damn, 1 turn late on that one. I can only play Hex on Tyrion and Sylvanas, nothing else.
Reporting for duty.
Should have played Halaziel. No, that's fine.
I have no time for games.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, that works, huh? Okay.
Feast of souls.
Oh, maybe I should have saved it. Play with Bran. No, Bran. It's more important to play Bran on the Cold Light. Okay, so the only thing that can go wrong here is if he has Tyrion right now. I don't care if he has Tyrion later. I'll draw Hex later.
None shall.
That's pretty bad, actually. Okay, got it.
I bring life.
I don't think I'll get a good tempo Alistraza ever again, so I'm going for it here.
The light purges.
That's actually really bad.
Well met.
I really need 5 here. Got it. I really need cold lights. Give me cold lights now.
The end is coming. Reporting for duty.
It's interesting. I think if I get a spell damage, I'm gonna go for it. Do I change my mind? Yeah.
Twilight calls.
The board presence isn't worth anything. Kripp lies.
Reporting for duty.
If he has Tyrion, he should play it as soon as possible.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh my god, cold light. Cold light. Please. Please, cold light. Oh, fuck. I want spell damage before I make anything happen here. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
If I got 3, I'd use Fire Elemental, but I got 2, so I'm just gonna leave it on the board.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
Elements guide.
Why not just kill it? It heals me for 8 when I do. It's not really a big deal to leave it on the board. Exactly.
Reporting for duty.
Full heal. I think we're gonna win this. I just don't see how he beats me. I just don't understand how that would have ever happened. This is the standard, pretty damn powerful paladin deck. Yeah, oracles are way at the bottom. I didn't even get lucky this game. Okay, I did on the Ragnaros. That was a pretty big deal actually. Swinging the 5. Never lucky.
Elements spares little time.
Oh, I should have totemed. That was my bad. Okay. Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have totemed first.
Reporting for duty.
I actually don't think I can lose.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
He still has Equality Consecrate, so the board state is not really worth anything. At the same time, though,
Who knows what secret?
Bran is not worth anything. I want to get double buffs on my Cthulhu. Two cold lights last 5 cards. What a fucking joke.
Reporting for duty.
Last 4 cards. How 2 brands? I got one off the Jeweled Scarab. 2 brands at once does not quadruple the battle cry. I kind of wish it did. But then I say that and then there's probably some deck out there I'd never want to play against.
Reporting for duty.
Elements guide.
2 cold lights last 3 cards. Just an FYI there, you know, no big deal.
I'm almost out of cards.
Those are literally the only cards that give me the edge, because I could have milled him. I didn't have to deal with every card in his deck. Now I have to deal with every card in his deck. The crazy part is I still might actually win.
Reporting for duty.
Can't mill it. Cold light number 1.
I'm out of cards.
Why are there 2 Kripps? 2 of those.
Reporting for duty.
I'm almost out of cards.
Where'd my deck tracker go? Oh, so my last one is Cthulhu's Chosen. So I will win the joust. Is it lethal? Heal first. He would draw 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be over 30. Cold Light, brand Cold Light.
There's little time.
6, 21, 22. Yeah, you're right.
Elements guide. I'm out of cards.
Hope I didn't screw this up. Get shreked! 2 wins in a row! Druids do have pretty big dunes. I'm gonna keep this 33% win rate. We won 1 before we made the deck. It's actually 2 and 2. You have to pray you mill the Cthulhu. Yeah. Pretty garbage card, but whatever. How do you get access to Kripp voice chat? You don't.
I agree.
Kripp voice chat is a channel only I have access to. I can drag people in there every now and then if I want.
Do you hear its call?
Okay.
Is close.
Drag me, Kripp. I should change Cthulhu for Yogg Saron. I don't think so. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so I have 1 hex that I need on Cthulhu. And 1 will have to go on probably one of those 4/10 minions.
The land serves me. Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Oops, I broke it.
That was a mistake.
I played Yasharaj in a few decks, 30 Legendary and the other one. What was the other one? The Astral Communion one. Well, he's drawing.
The Ancient One calls.
I guess I'll draw with him. I'm pretty happy with Charged Hammer draw. If Shamans had some cards like Choose to Draw, it would be a really big deal.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
The Ancient One calls.
That was a mistake.
Elements guide you.
18 Cthulhu. That's a problem.
Elements guide you.
Please don't Cthulhu me. Can't deal with it right now. If I draw a Hex, I'll be fine.
I bleed for Cthulhu.
Okay.
Bleed for Cthulhu.
Oh boy, this is getting ugly.
Elements guide me. Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
I don't think you can play fatigue decks if you're not playing warrior, right? Like you just can't. I can't deal with that Cthulhu. Like Cthulhu comes down and squashes me.
My dream ends. Your nightmare begins.
Okay.
Elements guide me.
I misplayed. I should have left the hex up so I can heal for more. But I think I'm just dead to double swipe here. Whenever a druid needs swipe to kill you, they have swipe to kill you.
The feast of souls
Oh,
begins now.
maybe not.
I protect the
Death is close.
8/8, but it has taunt. That's pretty good.
Give in to your fear.
If I win this game, it would be pretty insane. Okay. Mark of the Wild. If I only heal for 6, I'm in really bad shape. I need good rolls then. 2, 3, 2. I lose the double swipe now. I think I need Healing Wave or Veclor. Otherwise, it's just not happening. That's pretty good. Yes!
Elements guide me.
Gain me a little bit of health there. Alright.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
We're gonna have a 10-10 taunt Cthulhu. We could win.
My dream ends. Your nightmare begins.
Okay. I need to dodge a BGH or a Black Knight here. I don't want to use the weapon yet. The weapon is bad. What the fuck? What just happened?
Sleep.
Oh my god. We won. We just beat a 24-24 Cthulhu or whatever the fuck that was. As a fatigue shaman.